Welcome into March Virus 2020 on the road to the final flu. Today it's second round Midwest region action between the Duke Blue Devils, the 3 seed, and the 11 seed Richmond Spiders. To the starting lineups for the Spiders, it's Francis, Gilliard, Sherrod, Golden, and KO. For Duke, Trey Jones, Stanley, Carey, Hurt, and Wendell Moore Jr. We've got a good one here today in the Midwest region. And the winner advances to the Sweet 16 in Detroit to face the winner of Kentucky and Iowa, which is coming up next here on CBS. Right down to the tip, and it's won by Vernon Carey and the Duke Blue Devils. Trey Jones brings it forward for Duke. Moore now throws it away on the first possession. Here comes KO. KO looking to drive, but he pulls it back out now. Left wing on the Old Spice logo. Gives it off to Gilliard. And they almost turn it over now, but it's right back into the hands of Sherrod. Here's Gilliard. Inside. Oh, a good-looking shot there for Francis. Nice pass from Gilliard. And a pretty little shot. And there's a corner three. Oh, Cassius Stanley. Right back the other way for Duke. Gives them their first lead of the game. It's 3-2 Duke over Richmond. Gilliard, here's Grant Golden at the left elbow. A beautiful pass, and Francis has his second bucket. This time the pass delivered by Golden, and it is in again. 4 for Francis. And Richmond leads by 1 again, but back on the other end it's Wendell Moore Jr. Wendell Moore gets the bucket, and Duke back out in front. Couple lead changes early. Back inside they go to KO. Corner. Now they'll get it back outside to Sherrod and Gilliard. Top of the key. 90 seconds gone in the second round matchup in the Midwest region. Corner. Sherrod. 3. Good. Corner 3 from Sherrod is buried, and Richmond up by 2. Carey inside. No good. No good for the Duke big man. Rebound off to Gilliard. And here come the Spiders with a 2-point lead. Ooh, tough pass inside. Almost thrown away, but KO gets it and puts it in. Richmond scorching hot. In the first couple minutes of the half, they lead it by 4. Wendell Moore Jr. now for Duke. Stanley flashes high post, but it's Carey now on the right wing. Corner to Moore. He'll take a long 2, and it's good. Both teams on fire from the field right now. And Duke trails the 11th-seeded Spiders by 2. A 3 on the other end. No good. That's Gilliard. He had a slow offensive game in game 1-2. They need him to get going here today. Couldn't do it with that 3. Oh, another turnover by Duke. Their second already. And here's Gilliard forward again. Nice pass inside the KO, but it's knocked away. What good defensive play by Vernon Carey to save it as well. Duke back on the other end. Trailing by 2. Early going. Almost 3 minutes gone in this first half. A beautiful pass inside. There's Trey Jones with his first bucket of the game. We're tied at 9. A nifty little pass there from Wendell Moore Jr. and another turnover by Gilliard. His second in a row, and Carey with the right hand is no good. Can't get it with his weaker hand. Rebound Richmond. Doing a good job so far on the defensive glass. Here's Francis. 4 points for Richmond. Gilliard faked the long 3. Now Golden on the left wing. Looks inside. KO turns, shoots. No good. Oh, it rolled off the rim. And now Wendell Moore for Duke. Midway through this first half, we're tied up. 11 seed Richmond, 3 seed Duke, and here's a turnover on Duke, their third of the game already. A bit of a struggle early for Duke. A nice 3 from Cassius Stanley. A couple nifty little passes. And are keeping them in it. We're tied at 9. And here is Gilliard for the Spiders. Over to Francis. Francis inside. It's going to be a foul on Moore. Francis going to head to the line for 2 shots. Good little drive. He split the double team, gets into the lane, and now he is at the line looking to give Richmond yet another lead in this game. And he gets the first. Richmond back out in front. Gets the second as well. The 11 seed with an early 11-9 lead over the 3 seed Duke. The winner, again advancing to the Midwest Regional in the Sweet 16. Hurt a 3. Oh, his foot's on the line. They call it a 2. Just a 2 for Hurt, and we're tied again. Gilliard over to KO. Back to Gilliard now. And he looks inside, almost turns it over, but he's able to regain it. Plenty of time on the shot clock for the Spiders. They continue to work. Here's Francis. Golden. KO. Inside Francis. Tough fadeaway. He got it. Francis having himself a game so far. He's got 8 of Richmond's 13. They lead it again by 2. Stanley almost threw it away. He did. Good save there by Francis, doing it at both ends of the floor for the Richmond Spiders. They lead it by 2. 2:10 to play. Left wing on the Old Spice logo. Now he gets it to KO. Beautiful pass to Gilliard. Oh, what interior passing by the Richmond Spiders. It's KO. It's Gilliard. It's a 4-point Richmond lead. Trey Jones. Baseline Moore. Oh, that is a nice little pass, but Stanley can't get it the first time, but gets it back and finishes on the second attempt. And now back Francis. No good this time. Trey Jones for Duke looking to tie this game up. They can lead it with a 3. 90 seconds to go in the first half. Deep 2 for Trey Jones, and he gets it. Trey Jones with a couple turnovers early, but he's settling into this one. He's got 4. Sherrod, Golden, KO, looking, turns it over. Tried the backdoor pass. It's knocked away, and here's Hurt. Moore, Stanley, he's fouled. Can't get the bucket to go. Chance at a 3-point play, but the ball just fell off the rim. But Stanley will head to the line for 2 shots. And he nails it. 1:06 to play in the first half of this 3-11 second round matchup. The 3 seed leads by 1. And Stanley gets them both. Golden into Gilliard. They'll press after the free throw. Golden will get it across the timeline. Here's Francis now. Off to KO. Oh, man. It hung on the rim for what seemed an eternity, but dropped in anyway. And we are tied yet again in this first half. What a seesaw battle we have here in the second round of the Midwest region for the right to go to the Sweet 16. Vernon Carey inside, though. That's too easy. Golden having trouble dealing with the big-bodied Carey. And it's a 2-point Blue Devil lead again. Gilliard. Sherrod. Good. Richmond continues its hot shooting and ties it up again. 17 seconds to play in the first half. Wendell Moore with the ball on the right wing. Corner, Stanley, 5 seconds. Carey, Jones, inside, Moore. Oh, what a pass from Trey Jones. What a pass through the defense. And Wendell Moore with the layup. A seesaw battle here in the second round in the Midwest region. The 3 seed Duke with a late bucket. They lead it by 2 over the 11th seeded Spiders. Halftime coming up. Both teams shooting well over 50% in that first half. Richmond starts the second half with the ball, trailing by 2. It must be a little discouraging for the Spiders to shoot that well and still be behind at the half. We'll see what they can do in the second half. And here's Sherrod. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. But the foul on Trey Jones. Sherrod headed to the line for 2 shots. Sherrod with a chance to tie this game up yet again. What an incredible game we have here. Back and forth and back and forth. Sherrod gets the first. The Richmond Spiders out of the A-10 looking to continue their Cinderella run into the Sweet 16 in the Midwest region in Detroit, coming up tomorrow here on CBS. Sherrod gets both. We're tied. Trey Jones and Duke. He's trapped. Gets it off to Moore. Back to Jones now. Carey on the left corner now. It's guarded by Francis. You got a bit of a mismatch here. We'll see if he tries to get it into the post. Hurt taking up the space down low though, and Carey continues to dribble it out on the corner. No movement for Duke on offense. 8 on the shot clock. Carey still with the ball in the corner. He drives, puts it up with the right, and that's no good. A poor, lazy possession there for Duke. And Richmond comes away with the ball, and Carey comes out limping, and there's a 3 from Richmond, and it's good. Gilliard with his second bucket of the game. Richmond leads by 3. What a big shot. They need Gilliard to get going, and maybe that's the spark. Moore into the lane. A really tough shot. Never had a chance. Sherrod with the rebound. Richmond a chance to go up 5 or 6. A big possession here for the Spiders, and a huge possession defensively for the Blue Devils. Here's KO. Golden. Turnaround jumper, no good. A tough shot, not really his game. And it falls off the rim, and here's Duke. Oh, knocked away. Beautiful defense by Sherrod inside. And here's Gilliard. Francis. Golden. Another tough fadeaway from Golden. No good again. Chris Mooney cannot be pleased with the shot selection by his big man. Playing good defense today, but 2 straight possessions. He's taken a poor shot and not knocked away again. This time by KO into the hands of Sherrod. Duke kicking it and throwing it all over the court here. They trail by 3, and if they don't get it together quickly, their March hopes will be dashed. Golden on the right wing. Sherrod inside, turns, shoots, good. 5-point lead for the 11 seed. Duke yet to score in the second half, and now here's Trey Jones in the corner. Cross-court pass Moore. Moore looks to drive. No good. It's off the backside of the backboard, and that is Richmond basketball with the 5-point lead. Duke faltering here in the second half. Richmond seems to have all the answers, and a chance now to take a 7-point lead, 8 with a 3. 2.5 gone in the second half. The 11 seed leads the 3 by 5. Golden. Here's Francis. Pulls it out. Oh, tough pass. He couldn't get it through to Golden. And it's picked up by Stanley for Duke. Trey Jones. Carry inside. No good. Oh, what a rebound by Hurt. A huge rebound. And he sticks it in off the glass. Oh, Matthew Hurt with a huge play for the Duke Blue Devils. It's a 3-point game. Here's KO for the Spiders. Gilliard. Francis. Back to Gilliard. Oh, my goodness. A lovely pass from Gilliard. Francis with the finish. Gilliard with the dime. Midway through the second half. Richmond 28, Duke 23. Make that 25 as Trey Jones inside gets the little baby hook. What a game we have in the second round of the Midwest region for the right to go to the Sweet 16. Here's KO. Sherrod. He'll pull the long 2. No good. Really difficult shot there for Sherrod. Early in the shot clock, Chris Mooney not happy against Stanley. Tried to tie it. Carey with the rebound, and he's fouled. Finally, Carey gets to the offensive glass. Golden couldn't handle him. All he could do was foul. And Vernon Carey Jr., the son of the former University of Miami tackle, heads to the free throw line. It's good. 2-point game. 3 minutes to go. We're due for a wild one down the stretch. Tell your friends, tell your family to get over here right now. What an ending is in store here. Golden almost threw it away but got it back. And now he gets it ahead. Francis, Sherrod takes it in. Challenges Carey, no good. Great defense that time by Vernon Carey Jr. Inside Stanley with the left. Tough shot. Really, really difficult shot. Coach K not happy on the sideline. Rebound off to Richmond. 2.5 to play. It's Gilliard. Sherrod right wing. Inside Francis. It's blocked. It's blocked but picked back up by Francis. No one went to the loose ball. Francis was able to recover, pick it up, and now he's headed to the line. What a hustle play by Francis for the Spiders. Unbelievable. He's headed to the line. 10 points today for Richmond to lead. Looking for 2 free throws here. Oh, the first rolls in. It looked well on its way out to the right, but somehow found its way back in to tickle the twine. 29-27 Richmond, and the free throw is good. 3-point Spider lead, 2:28 to play, Duke basketball. Richmond in the press after the free throw make. Cassius Stanley gets it across, looking to drive, pulls it back down. Duke will set up the offense. Inside Carey's throw down. Carey finally making an impact here late in the game. Gets the big dunk there. 2 minutes to play. Richmond 20, Richmond 30, Duke 29. Inside, oh, beautiful pass. Oh my goodness, what a pass inside to Sherrod. Wendell Moore was clueless on defense. Richmond leads by 3. Here's Hurt inside. Back outside, Trey Jones. Wendell Moore. Oh, he threw it away. He threw it away. What a big turnover by Jones. And now Richmond, oh, a huge block. Vernon Carey Jr. making his presence felt in the second half. What a game. 90 seconds to go. Richmond leads by 3 to go to the Sweet 16. Inside Cassius Stanley with the left. It's good. 1-point game. This is March we're witnessing here. Sherrod pulls it back out. Richmond 1-point lead, 1:10 to play. Golden inside, he's fouled. He had the mismatch on Cassius Stanley inside, and they had the presence of mind to find him. And Golden headed to the line for 2 shots, looking for his first points of the day. No good on the first. He is not a good free throw shooter, and he misses the first of 2. Huge shot here for the Richmond Spiders. And it's good. He gets 1 of 2, and Richmond leads by 2. Cassius Stanley, a one-man press break in the second half. KO defending. Now Cassius Stanley all the way to the hoop, and we're tied. Cassius Stanley does it himself. We're tied at 33 with 55 seconds to play. Here's KO. Almost threw it away. No, he did. Trey Jones. Trey Jones ahead of the pack with the left. It's in. Duke leads. Duke leads for the first time since the first minute of the second half. Richmond trails by 2. Gilliard with the ball on the left wing. Here's KO. Francis, 3. No good. Oh, it rimmed out. Oh, it was halfway down. Richmond had the lead, but it pops out. Duke remains up by 2. 24 seconds to play, and they're going to foul. There's the foul given by Gilliard on Moore. Oh my goodness, a beautiful drive by Trey Jones. But then on the other end, Francis looked like he had buried that 3. It pops out. And now Richmond in a precarious position. 21 seconds to play. And starting to have to foul now. A foul carry. 19.7 left. A couple more to get to the bonus. He gets it in the corner to Stanley. And Stanley again, and here's the foul on Gilliard. 18 seconds left. Cassius Stanley to the line for a 1-and-1. And he gets the first, no problem. Clutch free throw by Cassius Stanley. 36-33 Duke. And the second one's even bigger than the first. A two-possession game hangs in the balance on this Cassius Stanley free throw, and it's good. Cassius Stanley coolly knocks down a couple, and they lead it by 4. A late surge from the 3 seed. They're in good position, up 4 with 18 seconds left. Richmond needs something in a hurry. We'll see what Chris Mooney drew up in that timeout. 18 seconds, they need a quick bucket. Here's Gilliard. Ahead, Sherrod. They need to hurry here. Here's back to Gilliard. 12 seconds. Looks inside. Sherrod, he lost it. It's stripped away by Hurt into the hands of Jones. And that should do it. Duke, for some reason, puts the backups in here. This is not, maybe not that territory yet. But they do it anyway. Jones at the line, he hits the first. The second to make it a 6-point game is good. That should just about do it. Richmond down by 6 with 8 seconds left. And the call was a timeout. Timeout by Richmond. Richmond needing a miracle. They need 2 quick threes, but the backups are in, so they'll probably just pass it around until the last second and take a tough shot. And that's exactly what they'll do. It's no good. What a game we saw in the second round of the Midwest region. Oh my goodness, Francis 12 for Richmond. Trey Jones 10 for Duke. Duke advances to the Sweet 16, but it was not easy. One of the games of the tournament we just witnessed here. The Richmond Spiders leading for most of the game, but a late surge from the Blue Devils sees them over the top. They go to Detroit. The Spiders go home.